get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. That's me, I'm a
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taking in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Brown throwing on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Texans are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Off play action. Brown. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brown going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's man. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. They'll run it again with Sims. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Brown. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Brown. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
On 2nd down, it's Sims. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
It's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Now Brown on 1st down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Brown off the play fake. And he comes back with one complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 21-0 our score after 1. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now a give, right side. Sims, and able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4.
58 yards on the ground for him so far. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line.
Again, they run with Sims. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. Brown. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the route is on. It's 24-0.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return.
And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make it 24-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 threes, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Brown now on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's man.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans have opened the lead up to 30.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a route is on here in this first half. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On play action, they'll throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not easy to hold on to.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Slot man moves right. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got some space here.
And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And this is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he gets this up to the 44 out of bounds there. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his game out in front.
You know, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
And he will have a Chiefs first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted.
The first half, that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with this talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Texans have got it on cruise control. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
To try here for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Fielded just inside the 30. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get him right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Sims on the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hand. Teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He finds his man, complete. It's man. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw again. His throw caught at about the 40.
Bruh, momentum give motherfuckers anything, bruh.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Texans are pouring it on.
Extra point splits.
I swear to God, momentum has ruined this fucking game, dog.
Here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many yards on this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one is turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't it kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process. Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's man. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, the first down. Back to throw. Brown. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Texans extend their lead yet again.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. And he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And he's got room. And he has been a workhorse for them in this game.
Boy.
Until that point.
Let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, it becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Brown, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. A dump off to Sims. So no gain on the play. And he'll bring up the second and goal.
That was a simple throw catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so the line schedule a lot down in distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now they run with Sims. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail.
Should make me not even want to play this motherfucker.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 14. Now they try the right side here. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards won't be enough here as they bring it up 4th down.
We have the type of situation of football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job. Got off the field, brought the punting situation. So they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will.
And he loses the football.
Look at this.
Second time. The Texans scoop it.
Oh my God, this shit is so fraud, bro. Your team is not that good, bro. Stop with the bullshit, dog. They make motherfucking weak motherfuckers be doing dumb shit. Your safety ain't smacking shit like that. Come on, man. All because it's dumbass momentum.
That's why they're down so big.
Shit is crazy, dog. Look at this shit. They let this man run all the way around. Fuck out of here, man. Dumbass game, dog.
The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Charles are still airing.
That's all right. I'm about to start playing. Run fucking clock. Every fucking motherfucking bag. They got that glitchy ass offense. I'm just gonna make the clock run. Fuck it.
Their stats at this point.
It is what it is. Run that bitch in fucking star. Motherfucker, take the full swing. Shit is gay, dog.
Get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
It's not even real,
He's gonna
dog.
let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Off the play fake. Brown. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And unable to connect.
Nah, don't start giving me shit now.
I'll give him credit.
Keep giving him his little shit. Don't give me shit.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved.
Hey, give him a shit.
They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Ridiculous,
Extra
dog.
point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, I can't do that. Let's try that. Can't take this shit serious.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but...
What the fuck? I ain't picked this play, man! Come on, bruh. Stop with the bullshit, man.
We're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Bullshit ass shit, man.
Because they're going to have to sit in that film room and
1 minute you can't see a fucking play, now they picking your plays for you.
how to not do it in the future.
Alright, let's get this shit over with.
I think a lot of the guys already
Might as well run commit the rest of the game, because I'm not passing that bitch another time.
better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And they will take a knee here. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Doing this shit in the 3rd quarter next time. Okay, ass game.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th.
Your gay ass gonna call the timeout, boy. I tell you. Don't worry. You might get the touchdown, but you ain't gonna get the yards, my boy. I tell you that.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now Brown to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
It's a beautiful throw there. He's been sensational the entire game. Moving around, spreading, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of...
And this is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran...
Yeah, he gonna burn them hoes. You would bet that.
They got one. They finally got me.
And they take a knee. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, I hope I don't get this first.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw.
Look at this bullshit.
Complete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get
Look at
anything
this bullshit.
started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Good.
And he's got his big
His ass
tight
won't
end
see this
over the middle,
motherfucker ball.
complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking
I ain't
for
mean to call no
replacements.
fucking
Treat every
timeout.
drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
89 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes you'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
All right.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
What the fuck is this?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but half on the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Yep, got that shit over with.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance and what the offense too. And really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense. A complete team victory.
So for the Texans,
real quick media obligation. I think I did 3 minutes and I ain't said a
they
motherfucking
move
word.
to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
My shit up, man. I think I'm in the lead. Anyway. Media obligation. Just played the Texans. Well, actually, he did all the playing. Let me put this on the regular joint. Oh, damn, I ain't even come out live stream.